So I wanted to start this letter to the editor video blog first, reading the news article titled, open quote, "Hero Dog Lady Dies Protecting Kids from Mountain Lion in Idaho Springs," close quote, covered by CBS News Colorado on June 23, 2022. However, when I went online to reread it, I noticed the story was updated on April 3, 2024, thus erasing the original article on June 23, 2022. So now I'm going to share my letter to the editor response to the original titled, open quote, "Hero Dog's Fate, question mark," close quote, which was published in the Kearney Hub newspaper in Kearney, Nebraska, and highlights some of the knowing changes made in the updated version on April 3rd, 2024, and why I think this update story was created. In response to, open quote, "Hero Dog Lady Dies Protecting Kids from Mountain Lion in Idaho Springs," close quote, June 23, 2022, CBS News. It is questionable in this story if the mountain lion was really tracking children, or perhaps instead tracking the animal person, Lady. The dangers of this story being one-sided by implying the mountain lion was tracking the children is a dangerous misrepresentation of wildlife, making readers of this story fear mountain lions. The domino effect of this could be supporting unscientific, unnecessary killings of mountain lions because of the fear factor. Another inaccuracy and implication is Lady died protecting the children. Lady only died because the family chose to put her down, even though after a 20-minute fight with the mountain lion, Lady got up and trotted into the house. I'm sure she did look horrific with wounds, but that would be expected from fighting a mountain lion. Lady fought hard and no children were killed. At the veterinarian hospital, open quote, doctors couldn't guarantee she'd live through the night, close quote, but this doesn't mean it wasn't possible. If Lady was such an altruistic hero dog as the story emphasizes, then give her pain relief, but stand with her and help her fight for her life. The way this story was presented makes me question if it came down to a money issue at the veterinarian hospital. Did the cost of keeping Lady stable at the hospital to see if she improves prevent this from being an option? After all, Lady was replaced with another dog. If so, what if the mountain lion did attack one of the children and leave the same damage? How would this family respond to that situation? You see where I'm going with this? Just love all your family members, human and animal people, equally. Some of the updated changes I was able to determine were based off information I included in my letter to the editor response, which are now obviously missing. For example, the update removed the line when the family was at a veterinarian hospital and the, open quote, doctors couldn't guarantee she would live through the night, close quote, and was replaced with, open quote, it was there the family learned her injuries were too serious to fix, close quote. The original quote still allows a thread of hope, while the replacement guarantees only an end of life. The updated story also conveniently leaves off the fact that the family did get another dog. So here are my opinionated thoughts on why the updated story was created. Number 1. Maybe the first coverage of the story was wrong in regards to what the veterinarian hospital said about Lady's medical condition. I believe the chances of that information being wrong, along with the Havens getting another dog, is very unlikely. However, both of these changes made in the story do support my second opinionated thought. Number 2. Maybe I was not the only person who rightfully questioned the real happenings within the story. What I am saying is, maybe other people called, personally confronted, and wrote to the Havens family, creating discomfort and holding them accountable to provide more details. This could then lead a family member of the Havens to report to the editor of the story about the issues they were experiencing, thus change the story to protect the Havens from being questioned if they really viewed Lady as an equal family member. Also, with the updated story, I think there should have been a more constructive piece removed with the update, such as reporting that the mountain lion was certainly tracking the children. A simple, more objective statement could be, open quote, "There was a mountain lion in the Havens' backyard while the children were also out there playing," close quote. This is accurate and properly allows room for not knowing the mountain lion's intent. I think really understanding animals creates the safest measures for us human animals to coexist with our non-human animal neighbors. I think it's terrible to carelessly assume and demonize the mountain lion if this was done to inflate the heroism of Lady and absolute death of human children if Lady was not around. What are your thoughts and opinions of how I questioned the original story within my letter to the editor? Do you have a different or supportive point of perspective? What reasons can you give as to why this story was updated? What other comments or questions can you share?